Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. We're playing Strategy the Demigod Wanderer for Dieselrobin Season 5. And we, in the last episode, finished up Abyss and Elf, and now we're back to do Abyss again! God! I hate Abyss 5 so much. It's just so much worse than Abyss 4. You would think it was not a big deal, but like, Abyss 1 and 2, like on an established character like this, 1 and 2 are just no concern at all. 3, it can start to get a little bit worrying. 4, you gotta be on your toes, but it's not that bad. And 5 is just like, it will bring you low, no matter how strong you think you are. It's just, why am I carrying my wizardry? Forget this junk. I mean, it's kind of cool, like, I could use it to cast Passage of Gloria, I guess, but, yeah, let's get going. We want our spells to actually be castable. And actually, they are, so great. A Lich. Yeah, I think we should be just fine to just tab him. I have seen Invisible somewhere, don't I? I think so. Let's put that. I dropped it? No, there it is. Starcursed Masses are no joke, though. What? What is a Mad Acolyte of Lugonu doing here? That should only exist for, like... That should be an Abyss Rune Vault. I've never seen them outside of a Rune Vault. I'm going to make use of these Boots of Running already. Are you kidding? Huh. I am not so excited about getting petrified here. That is, I am excited, but not happy. I have 2 potions of cancellation. I could do that. It doesn't seem like it ought to be that bad here, but I think it is. We're surrounded by a lot of things, and the Starcursed Masses could make it a lot worse. I'm just going to teleport. Yes. And cast Regen so that we can survive. Well, no, never mind. Alright, we turn to stone without getting regenerated yet. Why is regen, like, missing so much? It's a 12%. I'll just turn on Necromancy along with all this other stuff, and I'll, like, double it, and maybe it's bad skill management, but it feels about right. So I don't know. Maybe I could have done without the teleport there by just walking away, but I was concerned about being petrified near all those monsters, and in an ordinary game, I would not even consider whether to teleport there. I would just absolutely do it. But here, knowing that I'm going to have to... Ooh, that could be handy. I'm not sure. I'll carry it. Knowing that I'm going to have to do a lot of scrambling, I suppose you could say, on Abyss 5, I'm going to want every scroll of teleport I own, because they can be a real lifesaver in here. And our new ring... Oh. Put on a real ring, please. Yeah. Our new ring has magic resistance, which makes it all the more unlikely that Ancient Lich was able to paralyze us. It wasn't even an Ancient Lich. I wouldn't be too upset if an Ancient Lich had paralyzed us, but just an ordinary one? I feel like we're stronger than that. Oh, there's an invisible thing here, right? I saw that from, like... I have, you see the blue capital I to the southwest of me? That's the new glyph I stole from Wheels' RC that I mentioned in a previous episode. I did, in fact, get it set up. Are Balrogs, do they resist electricity? No, evidently not. It's nice to have like all these demigod stats. Like having 22 int and 28 strength does make it easier to cast spells in plate. I think any character like can get spells in plate online. Well, it might be a little tough for like a Minotaur of Trog, since you're not allowed to cast spells. But if you are allowed to cast spells, you can get spells going. Like low level stuff like level 2. You know, Minotaurs can cast that in plate if you invest in it. And for like a 3-rune game, I'm not sure if it's worthwhile necessarily. Sometimes, maybe it is, maybe it's not. But if you're going for like 15 runes, there's more than enough experience for you to, for you to get that some basic spells online. I'm not gonna wear those, I guess. No, get those and drop the crummy old gloves, please. The Abyss. It's like, I think I know I've mentioned before on this channel, but perhaps not on this playlist, that the Abyss, I have sort of mixed feelings about the Abyss, because, like anybody, I don't exactly think it's fun in here. It's like soul-crushing in a lot of ways, but I do appreciate it from a design point of view. Ooh. Yeah, let me grab this, please. In that it is one of not very many places in really any video games I can think of where, where you as the player actually feel sympathy for the character of just like, it feels like you're trapped in this place forever. It's hard to remember anything. Nothing makes sense. And you have no control over when you're going to get out or anything. And it's, I think, really cool that instead of just sort of being like, yes, that's how my character feels, but I, as the player, like, I don't know, when you're at low HP, you're like, uh-oh, I'm at low HP. You don't, like, feel pain. You don't feel like you're, about to die, generally. You just sort of abstractly recognize that that's the position the character is in, and here's what you as the player need to do about it. Whereas the Abyss, I feel like, is one of not a lot of instances where where you feel your character's pain, like actually. What is this? Someone is saying my name in Dieselrobin. Just making sure I'm playing the right character, I guess. Not a teammate, but someone else in the channel heard me talking about Abyss 5 and asked if I was playing the demigod, which, yes, I am. So I guess just making sure that I don't accidentally disqualify myself somehow, I guess. Or curious to see whether I'm dumb enough to go for Abyss 5 on a character other than the demigod, which I am not inclined to do. Where's the trap? Where's the other one? I'm confused. There should be 2. Oh, I bet I forgot. Jeez, whatever. The Abyss, it's a little weird to cast this in Abyss because... Ooh. Because you can immediately lose memory of one... Can you? You could put down like one end of the trap, and then... Oh, Potions of Might. I will divert for those. You could put down half of the portal, and then no longer be able to see that square the very next turn because a new wall could appear. Okay, so he points out, the player who was spectating me points out something funny, which doesn't really matter. So I just quit and reloaded the game. The lobby thought that I was playing the tutorial rather than real crawl. I guess because I pressed T instead of P at the main screen when I was starting up the game. which would be tutorial. But since I already had a character going, it just loaded my existing game instead of caring at all about which game I said I wanted to play. So it thought I was in the tutorial, even though it was just acting like it was just normal crawl. So I just quit. I don't imagine it's any kind of an issue at all. I've done that a number of times before, accidentally, I think. Even indeed on this character. But just in case, I quit and reloaded. So, anyway, Myb or Meeb or whatever you're supposed to pronounce his name. He was the player from another team who said he wanted to spectate me and noticed it said I was playing a tutorial. So now I assume he is spectating me properly. This is like way more damage than I thought I was going to be taking from this. Let's regen. Kill the flayed ghost. I'm not sure how badly. I think most of that damage is actual damage. Yeah. It was not just flay. I don't like the abyss at all. No, we're doing fine. I don't need to run away. We'll just continue regenerating, continue... Another exit. We can still leave. Just continue fighting monsters somewhat carefully. And look around this area, which seems interesting. See what is going on. I feel like I maybe need a little bit of spell casting, because we are using up a lot of hunger casting regen all the time. But you know what? No. I refuse. Most of the hunger from regen is coming from not casting it, but having it active. We do still have our mute. That's nice. Let's back up into this. It's not exactly the kill hole I was hoping for. Let's just Galubria up there. See ya. And one more for good measure. Miscast. What happened? I don't understand. The passage of Galubria under me has been disappearing, so I guess there's some sort of abyssal thing going where it's like it decides to replace the square that you're on with floor, which happens to make the passage of Galubria that was there disappear, I guess? I don't know. Seems weird to me. Let's quaff Curing to get rid of this sickness so that our regen can start actually restoring HP. And then continue walking away. Having Boots of Running does help quite a bit. Not every monster in the Abyss is normal speed, but many of them are. So being able to move even just a little bit faster than that is pretty handy. Huh. I don't like the Wretched Star and the Worldbinder together. Let's come up here and try to Galubria away from them. Ah! What? Hello? There was a Passage of Galubria right here last turn. I don't understand how Passage of Galubria works in the Abyss, apparently. Like, there was the one there on the turn that I said I wanted to walk there. And so I really think that I deserve to have been teleported. We'll just keep walking away, though. Quaff a little bit more Curing. Regen. Put on this See Invisible and, like, deal with this thing. Oh, I can put on my real ring again now. Kill off the Ancient Zyme, maybe? We got him. That's nice. Ugh. I hate the Abyss. But also, as I was saying, I do love the Abyss a little bit. Miscast is not very friendly. All these wretched stars. All right, let's get out of here before we get mutated into really badly blurry vision. Regen is already up, so let's blink. Stay away from the wretched stars and the star-cursed masses. Okay, so that looks almost certainly like some sort of rune vault. Fortunately, we don't have to go there. All right, what the heck mutations did we pick up? Quite a few, huh? All right, so we would like to kill some monsters if we... Hello, is this the snake vault? It is. Or it looks like it anyway. Kill off the ancient Zyme. Quaff some more curing. It's really important to be regenerating health while you're in the Abyss. You don't want to be sick when you're low on health. Fire bat? Maybe this is a volcano. But it's sure... No, it looks absolutely like the snake rune vault that we saw, I think, in this game. Let's just stop to eat some meat, I guess. Can I... Yeah, there we go. Colubria over there. Keep regen up. How are we doing for potions of magic? 5. And haste? Also 5. Those are important sort of escape options, but just like in general, useful things we will need. And I want to keep an eye on how many of them there we go. How many of them I have. All right, Abyss 5, here we come. Grab the potion of flight for what little that's worth. Bread, I'll just eat it. These dang ancient zymes. Scroll of Fear is handy, I suppose. Five altars to Zom? Okay. That's... I guess it makes sense that those two would pal around a bit. Has sort of like a community center or something down here. What is with this Nekasek? He's down there. Let's just try to get away. There are no... I put down the Passage of Galubria and it worked. But both ends of the trap disappeared instantly, which I don't really appreciate. There's a bunch of these Raiju. I'm not sure what's going on here, but it could be interesting. Oh, let's quaff curing. We are sick, which is not great, as we have previously explained. I don't like all these Raiju, and it's sort of impossible to get away from Raiju in the Abyss without teleporting. But I don't want to have to teleport. A jelly? That's a strange occurrence, isn't it? Seems a little bit weak. Anything up here? Blink took me this way. I guess I'll go this way. Regen. The Thrashing Horrors are actually kind of helping out by trampling me in the direction that I want to go, helping me move a bit faster. A Bone Dragon. And translocational energy. I assume that just means the wall vanished a minute ago. Let's check this out. There could be something down here, guarded by a Bone Dragon. You never know. Having Boots of Running helps out a fair bit with following up on hunches like this, you know? Yeah, let's just keep running away. Let's quaff one of our potions of flight so that we don't get bogged down in all this water. And everyone following us does. Not so happy with where things are right now. But we can just continue to make ground, you know? Why? Do I have negative fire resistance or something? What happened? I thought... Am I wearing the wrong ring? I guess I took off my ring of fire protection to wear that strength instead, which I don't want right now. Yeah, that's why I was taking so much damage from fire. Okay, hey, we got teleported for free. Great. I was thinking of having to teleport myself, but, you know, a freebie is even better. And just, you know, this is how you play Abyss, is just keep on walking. Try, every time you uncover a new square, try to get that square out of your line of sight as soon as possible, basically. Like, uncover as many new squares as you can per turn. What is this all about? I see a spatial maelstrom. Oh, he's teleporting me. Okay. Well, I'll just take advantage of that and blink away, regen. And there we go. I would like to kill some monsters to work off some of these temporary mutations, but it's not my highest priority, so we probably will not be killing a lot of monsters. Okay, fine. Some Thrashing Horrors. That's harmless enough. Oh, I'm Berserk. All right. Well, that's a little bit dubious. Berserkitis, I guess, is a good one to work off before we start ninjaing the rune. And these monsters are not too big a concern to fight off even while slowed. So sure, I'll take some experience, I guess. These guys do not resist electricity, which I'm a little surprised by, I guess. A Quick Blade is a perfect weapon to fight Starcursed Masses with, I think, as long as you can be adjacent to them. Nekasek, you are making my life a little bit awkward, and I want to kill you. Okay, got him. How are we doing mutation-wise? Still Berserkitis. And nothing else that really matters. We are down a little bit of armor, but not enough to really be concerned with at all. Ooh, Merfolk Javelineer. That's something I kind of want to check out. And it's blocked by translucent stone, which is not a common thing at all in the Abyss. So I suspect something interesting is going on over there. Let's do a quick code dive here. I don't know if you guys like watching this stuff or not. We're looking at desk files for Zot, not Zot, Abyss. You guys do see this, yeah. And I just wanted to search for Javelineer. This, right? Is there a world binder that can show up here, or what? Worldbinders summoned from other branches. And is there like translucent stone somewhere? I don't know what the glyph for translucent stone is, but it's probably like M or N or something. Yeah, N. Okay. That's, I assume like this is one of the translucent areas we saw. Okay. Oh, interesting. So the square the Worldbinder is on should have the rune, is that correct? Did I just not notice it at all? Oh, he might have actually moved. Well, there's nothing under him on this square, but okay. So anyway, let's get you guys back to seeing holes. Just crawl. I have a strong belief that behind this wall somewhere lies the abyssal rune. So I really don't want to lose sight of it. How do I get in? Am I going to have to read the vault file to figure that out too? I'd rather not. Let's quaff haste. How much of this stuff can see invisible? Some of it. Okay, well, we'll quaff the haste first, I suppose. Wait, is that really what it looks like? It's got the central thing in the middle here? Yeah, okay. So we're at like sort of this chamber here, which has a door in one end, I guess, basically. And then, what's with all the cues? Sorry, I'm looking at the vault again, but I didn't want to bother setting you guys up to look at it. Maybe I should show you, actually. That should be fine. So, this tile right here is where the orb should, or the rune should be. We're probably looking at it from around here, maybe? Yeah. So it's a kind of circular thing to a radius of 2 from that central pillar. Yeah. And then, so the orb is either here or here, but we've already seen this square. So it's definitely right here. Okay, so now I know what orientation we're looking at, which means the corner towards the center and then a bit left from where I believe the orb to be is where the door should be, which is here? All right, maybe I'm misunderstanding because that's clearly a wall. So maybe it's like here or something. But okay, then through that door we would curve back around. So it's going to go kind of like this, and the entrance will be in like this area, I guess, is my belief of what's going on here. Okay, yeah. I just misunderstood which corner. No. I'm not sure what happened. But okay. I found the rune. There's nothing I can dig through to get to it. And meanwhile, the Worldbinder, I guess... Ah, they made it translucent. What? Oh, is the entry up here? Okay, yeah. They made it translucent so that he has more opportunities to summon stuff before you can get in there to fight him. That's cute. Oh, there was an invisible thing in front of me. Okay. Rakshasas, please. Don't do this. Oh, he has a trident. I'm going to pull back a bit to encourage him to come forward. And then, I don't know, attack some stuff? There's my opening. Quaff, agility. Well, actually, quaff might is more important, I think. Get out of my face, Sun Demon! I got places to be. What? Oh my gosh, it's way up here? What is going on? Where is the entrance? How have I misread this? I thought it was not that far. Oh, I forgot. Sorry, you guys are still looking at both screens. My apologies that it's like so small. So it's okay, a bit. Oh, I see. Yeah. All right, so let me point you back just at crawl here. Yeah, so you can get in this way, but you have to like go around this whole thing first. Ugh. There's an apocalypse crab as well. But we know where we're going now. What is this? A thorn hunter? Oh my god. There's the swamp dragon standing where we want to go. We don't have blurry vision anymore. Alright. I'm going to read a scroll of blinking. Sorry, guys. It's just there's so many monsters in Abyss 5, and I really want to get the rune instead of die, so that's what I'm going to do. Anything else I should be quaffing here? Probably not. Oh, invisibility would help. And we'll just fight the World Binder, I guess. He's destroyed. Step down here, apport the rune. That was not a very nice torment. Read, teleport, yes. Pick up the rune, and blink. Wow! Did not expect to blink in this direction. Sort of thought we would blink into the chamber with the rune and only a couple monsters. But okay, I can make this work. And so nominally we are done with the mission here, but we are permitted to continue playing as long as we want, as long as we don't move on to one of the next missions. And I would rather that we get out of Abyss 5 than leave it in the hands of a teammate who would be, I think, quite justifiably miffed to find himself starting the mission on Abyss 5. I guess we could just kill a bunch of monsters and it'll create a portal to let us out. I still have to get used to chaos spawns being 4s. Let me make sure that was me getting the bonus, right? Mission 8, get a 3rd rune. Got the bonus mission. Yep. Okay, great. A lich? Still not much of a concern, really. Just a little bit of electrocution, and we should have him taken care of in no time, right? Put back on my Ring of Strength, I guess. Your attributes are resistant to harm. I thought they took that away on like demigods as like a... They took away sustain abilities completely, or sustain attributes, I guess we now call it. I thought it was completely taken away, including from demigods, but maybe it's just a special demigod thing now. Ugh, Star-Cursed Mass? Alright, let's blink. And from here, we can fight a Star-Cursed Mass pretty effectively. The problem is when they get to spawn a whole bunch of them. And as long as you can continue to attack them, and they can't like get several of them visible but not adjacent, you should be fine. So that was a good situation to be in because everything visible was adjacent, more or less. An Altar of Gozag. Picked a weird place to build an altar, my friend. Tentacled Monstrosity I'm not so happy with. They are resistant to electricity. Yeah, I'll kill the Nekasek, though, first. mean, I think this guy should be fine. It's a little bit awkward, but... Oh, let's... How are my spells looking? Fine-ish. I guess I'll let Charms and Translocations get to like 13 and leave them alone. Or not leave them alone, but turn them off. Large Abominations, no problem. We'll fight that any day of the week. And now let's continue running. Just gotta find an exit, or make one, by killing enough dudes. I believe we are still eligible for exits. I'm not sure exactly how that mechanic works. It's pretty new. Well, it's a little new. No, we got teleported elsewhere and found an exit. A bunch of deep water, but was Galubria over there. Okay. Never again. Ugh, Abyss 5. Ugh. But we took one for the team, and we got the bonus points, and that's what counts. And we didn't use too many of our precious resources, so I hope teammates are satisfied with our performance. Will we see this character again? I'm not really sure. Somebody might go in before we get another chance. But we certainly should have some more Dieselrobin to play at any rate, whether it's this character or another. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.